Hey, what's up everyone? I'm here in my kitchen, and yesterday we went to Costco, so today I'm going to prepare all my food for the week. I'm super lazy when it comes to preparing my food for a competition because I don't want to have to spend hours in the kitchen every night, so I just prepare everything in bulk, and I'm going to show you how simple it is to prepare your food for the week. I just bought a big thing of chicken from Costco, some sweet potatoes, and I have spices and 2 different pans, one for the potatoes, one for the chicken, and also some spray oil. You're probably going to look at me and wonder why I'm wasting so much chicken, but I am really particular about how much fat is on my chicken, so I tend to cut quite a bit of it off. I try to make all the pieces as uniform as possible. And if you see me wasting this chicken, please don't write to me and tell me how wasteful I am. I know. Try to make all the pieces about the same size. You would need some Pam on there, or else you're going to end up with chicken stuck to your pan. I lined the bottom with tin foil just to clean up. It's just a little bit easier to clean up. So here we go. I'm very finicky about textures of my food. There are many times when you're not going to feel like preparing your food, but you must in order to continue on this journey and do well in the journey. The funny thing is that I would still do this kind of preparation, food preparation, in the off-season, just because the weeks are so busy, and thinking about what I want to eat the morning of before I go to work is it's time consuming. It takes an extra 30 minutes just to prepare lunches in the morning. So this way, if everything's cooked and prepared, you don't have to think about what you're going to eat, and you also save money because you're not eating out all the time. Now for my family, usually if I'm doing chicken breasts for myself for the week, I'll cut these all up into strips and do a little shake and bake or some breadcrumbs and some spices and make chicken fingers for the family. But today I'm not doing that. So here we have our chicken all cut up and ready to go. I bought a new spice yesterday, so I'm going to do that on half. I just season the top as much as you want. And the other one, I'm super lazy, I don't even want to take the insert out to be able to sprinkle it. Okay, there we go. That took what, about 5 minutes? Put that in the oven. Set a timer, and now I'm going to do the potatoes. So, let's spray this. Just so the potatoes again aren't going to stick. These are sweet potatoes. We're going to use a different knife because we don't want cross-contamination. These are all already been washed. I generally cut the ends off because I don't like the ends. And then I cut them into about 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch pieces, rings. I don't measure out how much I need for the week, I just cook a bunch. Spread those all in the pan. So there we go, potatoes are all on the baking sheet. I'm going to just pop these in the second layer of the oven and time for 20 minutes. So everything is in the oven and I'm going to time for 20 minutes, and then I'm going to come back and flip the chicken, flip it over. I don't really do anything to the potatoes, I just leave them in there. And while everything is cooking, I run around the house and do house stuff, cleaning, laundry, whatever needs to be done in the house. Okay, so it's been about 20 minutes and we're going to go in and flip the chicken. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. Holding the camera with one hand. And, ooh, steamy. And flipping the chicken with the other. Okay, so I don't re-season the other side. I just simply flip my chicken over. So that both sides will cook evenly, that the chicken will cook evenly. And since you've made sure that they're all about the same size, all of them should cook pretty evenly. So I leave it in for another 20 minutes or so. Actually, I can tell when it's done because I can smell it. The smell changes. So during this time, but I don't need to do it today, some broccoli or some other green vegetable to go with the potatoes and the chicken. So we'll come back in about another 20 minutes and see how I pack it all up. Okay, my chicken is done, so I'm going to take it out of the oven. One hand. Okay. I'm going to put the vent on just to pull all the steam a little bit. Now for the potatoes, I leave them in there. What I do is, instead of leaving the oven on to finish cooking the potatoes, I just leave them in there for another 2 to 3 hours and I just turn the oven off, and then they're nice and soft and gummy. For the chicken, I'm going to let it completely cool down, and then I pack them in lock and lock containers, glass lock and lock containers, because I don't have enough room in my fridge for Ziploc containers or plastic containers. So I just do it all in bulk. Make sure it's all cooled down or it condensates. There'll be water inside the glass lock and lock, and I don't like that. Some people will put it hot right to cold, but the condensation is what makes me not particularly like it, and it creates this, some of the fat, you know, gels back again when it's in the fridge like that. So I like to wait until at least it's cooled down by half, that it's not smoking at least, before I put it away. So that's how I prep my food for the week. We're 3 weeks exactly to the day from the Flex Pro, 5 weeks from the Arnold, getting excited. And you can continue to follow my blog here on my website, AllisonEthier.com. I also post on my blog spot, also for rxgirl.com. See you guys soon.